Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got the same setup that we've had on previous videos, and we are looking at the last 4 packs of the Versus Monsters EX09, along with the box topper pack, which has 2 cards in it. I did a quick count of all of our super rares or better, and we pulled 8, which means we should have 1 more super rare or better in these last packs. So let's hope to pull another one of the puppets, because that would be just awesome. We got Ogremon, Koromon, Tanemon, Sunmon. See, 3 in a row. That feels icky to me. Does it feel icky to anyone else? Let me know, because, I don't like that. I don't. Parasaurmon, Davidramon, Taropiamon, Gerberumon, Kuwagamon, Unjamon, Hydramon, 11 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Can Digivolve from purple or green? Is dual color green-purple. Digivolve from level 5 with the WG trait for a cost of 3. When this card would be played, by suspending one of your WG trait Digimon, reduce the play cost by 4. On player, when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, then one of their Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend until their turn ends. Your turn, once per turn, when your Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them have the WG trait, 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into a WG trait Digimon card in the hand. Again, it's okay, nothing too crazy. And we got Edamon. Very cool. Haven't seen him in a couple packs. 8 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 8,000 DP. Digivolve from Sukamon for a cost of 3, or a level 4 with the DM trait for a cost of 4. When any of your V3 trait Digimon would Digivolve into this card, for each of their face-down Digivolution cards, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Security attack plus 1. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, by trashing this Digimon's bottom face-down Digivolution card, recover 1 from the deck. Inherited effect, all turns once per turn. When your security stack is removed from, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000 DP for the turn. So the only thing that I wish is that there was something tying him in with the other Edamon so that you could maybe slot him in there. Just the option would be good. If it said, by trashing this Digimon's bottom face-down Digivolution card, or a Digivolution card with Sukamon in its name. Something like that. So that it ties together with the other Edamons, because those ones could also do things with the Sukamon. So I would kind of have liked that, just to give you the option. Yeah, it would have been a throwaway option, but I think it might be a little fun thing. Next pack. And starting us off, we got Tuskmon, Tokomon, Palmon, Eismon Scatter Mode, Kunamon, Unimon, Kokishimon, Raremon, Kabuterimon, Nigamon. Meet 2 play cost. While you have a DM trait Digimon or Tamer on your field, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Main, draw 1 and then place this card in the battle area. Main delay, by placing 1 card from your hand face down as any of your DM trait Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards, it may Digivolve into a DM trait Digimon card in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 2. Security, draw 1, then place this card in the battle area. Yeah, this one's alright again, nothing too crazy. I don't know if I'd put it in a DM trait deck. And we got Hyandramon. Ace, love it. He is a 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Can Digivolve from yellow or black? Is dual color black-yellow. Digivolve from level 5 with the DM trait for a cost of 3. Hand counter blast Digivolution. On player, when Digivolving, by placing 1 8,000 DP or lower Digimon as a bottom security card, trash your opponent's top security card. All turns, once per turn, when any of your V3 trait Digimon would leave the battle area, by trashing your top security card, they don't leave. Ace Overflow minus 4. Again, I like the on-player when Digivolving effect. Not a fan of the all turns once per turn effect. I mean, I think one of the things that I like the most about the on-player when digivolving is that you could place a Digimon card that has the effect like be played after being checked as security. So that means that an 8,000 could be placed underneath there, and then you could like make it come out later. That's a pretty cool idea. Which yellow, yeah, they have a couple of those. Next pack, which is our second to last main pack. And we got Teropiamon, Koromon, Aizamon, Gizamon, Pagumon, Soundbirdmon, Pomomon, Airdramon, Nanimon, Gazimon, Analog Man. 4 play cost. Start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set to 3. Your turn. When any of your play cost 7 or higher cyborg, machine, or DM trait Digimon are played, by suspending this tamer, draw 1 and gain 1 memory. Then, you may place 1 card from your hand face down as any of those Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards. Security, play this card without paying the cost. You could put this directly into an old Machine Dramon deck, but you're not going to get the full effect of it. I do like that you can place any card from your hand face down as the bottom Digivolution card. That's pretty cool. This one seems like meh to me. Nothing too crazy. And we got a Battlemon. Nice. This is our 4th copy, I believe. So now we got a full playset of these guys. 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. On player when digivolving, if there are 4 or more total Nigamon in your trash and your Digimon's Digivolution cards, you may play a Battlemon core from your hand or trash to your empty breeding area without paying the cost. End of all turns once per turn by placing 1 level 6 or lower Digimon card with Nigamon in its text from your trash as its Digimon's top Digivolution card. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the same level as the placed card. Assembly -6 for Nigamon. Again, last time I looked at him, my main problem is that you can really only get this guy out turn 8 consistently, because you have to hatch an egg, digivolve, following turn, push him out. So that's 2 turns to get 1 egg out. And you have to do that 4 times, and all 4 of them have to be deleted to get the assembly -6 ability. So that's kind of a minus. Yeah. Alright, last main pack. Let's see if we got one more super rare in here. We got Elecmon, Dark Tyrannomon, Hanemon, Kunamon, Unimon, Parasaurmon, Aizamon Scatter Mode, Patamon, Devamon, Sukamon, Edamon. Alright, before we read Edamon, there were no Digi-Eggs in there. There's not a reason for there to have some be like no Digi-Eggs and other ones to have 3. I'm going to put it out there. I feel like they should have organized them similar to how they do the rares and the super rares, where maybe you make 2 dedicated slots in these packs where eggs could show up. Like, maybe the first 2 slots, they might have eggs. They might not. But do it that way so that I'm not getting 3 eggs in a single pack, because that is just way too much in a 12-card pack. 3 of them is a quarter of the pack. Anyways, 8 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 8,000 DP for Edamon. Digivolve from Sukamon for a cost of 3, or level 4 with the DM trait for a cost of 4. When any of your V3 trait Digimon would Digivolve into this card, for each of their face-down Digivolution cards, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Security attack +1, when Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, by trashing this Digimon's bottom face-down Digivolution card, recover 1 from the deck. Inherited effect, all turns, once per turn, when your security stack is removed from, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000 DP for the turn. Again, I like this guy. I wish he just kind of tied into the other Edamons. That would have made it a little cooler. And we got Metal Greymon. Ooh, this is the guy on the box. That's pretty neat. 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Can Digivolve from black or red? Is dual color red black. Digivolve from level 4 with Greymon in its name, or the DM trait for a cost of 3. When this card would be played, by trashing one Cyborg or version 1 trait card from your hand, reduce the play cost by 2. On player, when Digivolving, by placing one Digimon card from your trash face down as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, delete up to 5,000 DP total worth of opponent's Digimon. For each of the Digimon's face down Digivolution cards, add 2,000 to this effect's DP maximum. Inherited effect security attack +1. Yeah, I like this. This one's all right. It's nothing too crazy. You could play it out from the hand, turning it from a 7 to a 5 by trashing one Cyborg or version 1 trait, which shouldn't be hard if you're putting it in the right deck. And then you play it down, and you can place one of the face-down cards as a Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. So immediately, like, yes, leading up to 5,000, but it really means up to 7,000 if you manage to do that. So that's a little better. I think he's all right. I do. Before we check out our super rares or better, we do have our little legend pack that we gotta look at. Let's see what we can pull. I believe we got Dracomon and one of the legendary arm ones. I can't remember his name, but I think we got those two last time. We got Huckmon from BT20. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Start of your main phase by trashing one card with a Huckmon or Sistermon in its name, or the Royal Knight trait from your hand, draw 1 and gain 1 memory. Inherited effect, your turn, all of your Digimon get plus 1,000 DP. And we got Ludomon. I believe this is the one that we got last time from EX6. 4 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Digivolve from Kakimon or Sokutomon for a cost of 0. Hand Bane by paying 1 and placing this card as the bottom Digivolution card of one of your legendary arm trait or level 3 Digimon. That Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP until your opponent turn ends. Your turn once per turn. When effects add to this Digimon's Digivolution cards, draw 1. Inherited effect, opponent's turn, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. So, something that I'm reading and I'm like, maybe it's just clicking with me now, is that you can pay 1, place it underneath, it gets plus 2,000 DP until your opponent turns end. But it'd be placed underneath there, so it would get an additional 2,000 DP. So really, for one turn, it's getting plus 4,000 DP, which is a really good amount. And if you're not playing with like little tokens showing these things, that's something your opponent could easily forget. So if this one has blocker, which the black Digimon usually like have abilities to give them to, it could definitely work out to your advantage that they forgot, oops, he's got plus 4,000, not just plus 2,000. And now my big guy's gotten deleted by him. So yeah, very cool. All right, give me a minute. We're going to sort through our super rares or better, and we'll be right back to take a look at them. And we're back. I checked before, and I wanted to just like, of our eggs, we got 41. 41! Digi-eggs. Again, that is way too much. Last time we also got 41, so that seems to be a consistent number. And to me, that is just way too much. I would have preferred if in the box, or in the packs, they had done 2 slots where maybe you could get, like, maybe one is a guaranteed Digi-egg and the other one is a maybe. Because if that was the case, like, even if that second slot was at 50%, that would give us 36. And you know what? I'd be happy with that because we got 41 out of 24 packs. That is taking up a lot of space, and we're not going to use all these. Like, I didn't get a full set of Nigamon in it, but everything else I got over a full set in. I think that that is just a bunch of wasted space. I'm not happy with that. Anyways, let's get on to our super rares or better. We got Huckmon starting us off from the BT20, because of course we're organizing them from the BTs and then the EXs. Then we got Ludomon from EX6. which we did get 2 copies of him. We got Metal Greymon, looking very cool, the virus version. Weregarurumon, Sagittarius mode. Nanimon is one of our alternate art foils. Andromon. Kagayomon, looking pretty cool. Only pulled 1 copy of her. Would like to pull 2, but upsetting, but whatever. We got Kunamon as another one of our foils. They're not alternate arts, I call it alternate art, but foil arts of the commons, uncommons. Metal Tyrannomon, looking pretty gnarly. Senumon, looking like pretty Christmassy to me. Then we got our Mirai alternate art. We've got our Analog Youth alternate art, which, just to point out, it is a DM trait, so it could be searched out by some cards, which is very cool. And we got our Machine Dramon secret rare, looking pretty awesome. But with that, we have finished off another box of Versus Monsters. Let me know what you guys thought of our pulls down in the comments below. And again, let me know if you guys think that there should have been like a dedicated egg slot, like there is with the rares and the super rares for this box, because I think that would have helped out a lot to have like 1 guaranteed and 1 maybe. Even if that maybe was at 50%, like we still would have gotten less eggs and would have still been fine with it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. We upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.